Okay, so when you put the Old Bay in the water while after you put the crabs in and start to boil them, because that's what I do. I use Old Bay, and then as I pull them out, I like to go ahead and sprinkle some on the ones on the bottom and reach down here. Be careful, it's extremely hot. Whether you're doing this in the house or wherever, right? And pull them up. Oh yeah, I was gonna fog up the camera, maybe. Twist it. Set them up there. There we go. All right, now we're good. And turn them over and put them on. And I'd like to do it in layers, so that when, oh, there's a claw, so that when I'm doing it, I'm sure that I have the meat up, so that when I sprinkle on the Old Bay, it's going to have that seasoning in it. Like I said, I put it in the water, and that helped a good bit, but it's not going to get that flavoring in the way you really want it to. So you go so far, and you sprinkle on some more. Get nice and heavy on there, and do the best you can to get it in there when that meat is, because what it's going to do is soak in while you're doing that, right? While you're stacking them up, it's going to stack up some more. You definitely want to use some type of apparatus that you're not going to burn yourself, because I've done that and it's not fun. So if you noticed the last video, this is part 2.3 because it messed up. But anyway, so you just want to keep adding your Old Bay to all of that. Get it nice and soaked in there. I'm telling you what, this is going to be great, man. And you have all that in there. I think I need another platter because there's not quite enough room. But what I can do is, while it's there, is spread some more in here, and it'll add to the seasoning. I'll mix it up. And anyway, to me, that's one of the best ways to do blue crab. Like I said, there's so many different seasonings in what you can try to do this with. I personally like the Old Bay seasoning. I always have. There's so many different other types that you can use. And hey, experiment. Do what you want to do. Add some lemon to it, or some lime, some minced garlic. There's so many different ideas. Chives, cilantro, whatever else, sprinkle over it. I guarantee you it'll be a great meal. I see so many people on YouTube and everything else like going to the extremes and wanting to do really big things with adding all these different flavors. Well, what I personally have found, and you'll discover this in future videos with my different cooking and things that I do with barbecuing or smoking or whatever, is that I like to keep it to a minimum. I like to keep it to where I can taste what I'm cooking. I don't want to check out all those flavors. It doesn't make any difference to me personally. Anything over a fire, anything boiled like this, steamed, there's so many different methods that really hit home personally for me, that are just as delicious as if you went out and bought these crabs and spent 80, 90 bucks, and or whatever the case may be, because it was done in a fancy restaurant with a fancy name. I'm just not into that. But anyway, I hope this is informative to you. Part one, and now part two. Uh, don't add your seasoning too much. Don't douse it. Like if you're doing a crawfish boil and you're adding vegetables and all this other stuff, that's great. But if you're only doing the crab like myself in this video, it's something that you want to add a little bit of flavor to it, but the water is going to take some of that taste away. So don't go crazy with it. Add it on like I did here, because as you can see, once you start to break into those bad boys, that's when you're going to taste the flavor. You're going to taste the flavor of the crab and the Old Bay seasoning. So, I hope this has helped you guys out. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry that the video broke up and had to go from point 1 to point 2, or A and B, whatever the case may be. Or maybe I won't even put it up like that. I don't know, because I'm not going to edit it. Anyway, much love. Big hugs. Y'all keep straight up there. John Raven Wolf. We'll see you later.